Hey there, my name is Mori Sky, and I am coming to you very much not live from the UK, where I have just gotten back. And by just gotten back, I mean it's been a couple days. But before this, most of my videos I've been filming in the US, in Idaho. Happy 4th of July, people! Damn. I literally left the US where we're celebrating Independence Day to come to the UK, who we're celebrating being independent from. Lovely. So yeah, I'm, in fact, fun fact about me, a British American, so I have a really weird accent and allegiances to both countries and neither at the same time, as they tend to be very annoying. Not just annoying, but you know, there's lots going wrong with both countries. One in particular is very bad. But yeah, happy 4th of July. I'm having a very, I'm having an interesting day because I'm thinking a lot about nationalities, where I'm quite mixed in that regard. Because not only am I personally British American, but I also grew up in Mexico, and I was born in South Korea, and I also lived in Hong Kong. But for me, the closest, the more personal ones, Hong Kong was just kind of fun. The more personal ones to me, it's Mexico. That's really special to me because that's where I spent the formative years of my childhood, ages 2 to 9. And I feel bad, weirdly, feeling so connected to it because I'm not Mexican. Like, I'm not ethnically Mexican. I am probably the whitest person you know. Other than, you know, I'm not from Wisconsin, but I am from Idaho, and that is stupidly white. It's, yeah. But, it feels weird feeling so attached to Mexico, despite the fact that that is like my childhood home. Like, that's where all my first memories came from. I have people still in Mexico that are like my family. Whilst we're not related by blood, whilst we were living in Mexico, God, this is gonna sound insanely privileged because it is. We had a nanny who would come, and her name was Jessica, and that woman raised me. Like, both of my parents were working. If I was home if I was homesick, or there's a day off school, or I got home after school or before school, she was there. She raised me, and she's still there because I had to leave when I was 9. And I've seen her once since, when I think I was still 9. I went back for like Easter break, and then I haven't been back since. And I so desperately want to go back to see her, to see the people I love, because there's other people there too. Also to experience the culture again, because I miss it. I feel very connected to Mexico. I still celebrate Day of the Dead because that's what I grew up doing and I've continued doing. I still speak Spanish. I love speaking Spanish. It like unlocks another side of me, even though I'm positive that my accent in Spanish is kind of weird. Like, if you're a Spanish speaker y me escuchas hablando español, sí es no sé cómo decirlo, es un acento muy diferente. No es mexicano, pero al mismo tiempo no es completamente americano, creo. Anyway, that's just me saying I have a weird accent. But what I've been thinking about today is the Mexico-England game that's happening tonight. Look, I am not usually that into sports, but the exceptions are made for the World Cup and the Olympics, because I think those are very fun to watch. And I've been having a blast watching the World Cup. And for the Mexico-Korea game, I was having a blast because I was rooting for Mexico and Korea. Look, I would win kind of either way, but more so Mexico. However, this time, tonight, is the Mexico-England game, which I have stronger allegiances for. I'm still rooting for Mexico, but I really should be rooting for England as well. And I'm sorry, I know I've been talking about nationalities a lot, but it's just, it's weird having very opposite sides to yourself that I feel like not everyone is going to get, because most people are kind of from one place and they're often from the same place and they're born and raised and stay there. And I get a sense of jealousy from that sometimes, because it means that your identity, your like national identity, is very straightforward. You're from this place. Easy enough. And then it's hard, and then no one can really question you on it. And I found that myself with my national identity is I feel like I get questioned a lot on it. And I question myself a lot on it, and what I don't know, have a right to feel attached to. The term cultural appropriation does get thrown around a lot. And I think I know in my brain that it's like, I don't think it's not cultural appropriation for me to be continuing to celebrate the culture that I grew up in. But at the same time, I feel really weird as a white person just being so still in love with Mexico. Because I'm like, am I cultural appropriating? What am I doing? I don't want to offend anyone, but at the same time, I probably am. And there's nothing really I can do about that. It's weird. It's an internal conflict that I deal with a lot. And I probably am gonna deal with it for the rest of my life. Yippee. But I don't know. I'd love to have a more straightforward identity and not have to do the whole spiel over and over of explaining where I'm from and why I sound like this and where was I born, where are you really from. I have so much, I don't know if it's sympathy, empathy, just like I feel for people who are from different places, especially people who are mixed race from different like nationalities. Because the question of where are you from, where are you really from, that gets me. And I look like I'm from one place. And if you look like if you are mixed, that has to be so difficult. And I truly empathize with you. And I'm not able to completely understand what you're going through because of what I look like. But like I empathize or sympathize. I don't know which word to use, but I feel for you. And my experiences are different, but still fucking annoying. I really hate the question, where are you really from? Like, bro, I just told you. Like, if I say I'm English, I am just English. It's true. I know I sound American, but I am English. And if I say I'm American, I know I sound weird, but I am American. I don't know. This video is just me crashing out, I think. I don't know. I say I don't know a lot. Mostly because my brain goes blank a lot. So I'm like, I don't know what I was saying. But I feel like my past videos have been a bit more coherent. Maybe. But this video is just me crashing out. So thank you for watching it. If you've stuck around this long to hear me ranting about myself, trust that is the majority of my videos. Some of them are more philosophical and have actual ideas to them. This is just me losing my mind. Yep. As well as ignoring the work that I actually have to do because I have like actual paid work that I need to get done, as well as I have my first day back at my old job. Start soon, in a few hours. Not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to making money. That's good. Working multiple long shifts in a row. Food service, like I'm working as a waitress in like my local pub. So that's not necessarily the most fun thing in the world, but you gotta do what you gotta do. and try not to lose my mind. So wish me luck. I'm gonna get back to work, the work that I've been avoiding. And I hope that you have a absolutely fabulous day. I am gonna have a day and then hopefully enjoy the Mexico-England game tonight, because Viva Mexico and go England. Technically, look, I win either way and I lose either way. So should be fun. We'll see if I'm awake because I'm still jet lagged. So have a lovely day. This has been Maury Sky, and I'll maybe see you in the next video if you can stand me. All right, bye.